Hello, my name is Trydar. Today we're going to be taking a tour of Ramon's Parthenon building in Minecraft. Let's get started. So, as I said, this is going to be a tour video. It's not going to be a tutorial because this is not my build. Even though you may recognize the style that I made for my Parthenon building, this recolor and addition has been done by a friend of mine. His name is Ramon. You can find him under the name Hunter19 on Planet Minecraft. There will be a link in the video description to the download for his building if you want to go see it for yourself right here. Of course, I'm just looking at his world for now. On the outside, let's take a little tour around. As you can see, Ramon likes a more colorful style of ancient temple than I do. I tend to favor the old and bleached style of building when I build my ancient temples. That's just how I like them. But he has done here a recolor based on the Assassin's Creed Odyssey version of the Parthenon. Some of you may be familiar with it. Hopefully you'll recognize it. Of course, it has the white pentelic marble and the colorful entablature and everything. It's got the banners hanging down as well. And he's done quite a lot of extra stuff outside here. It looks like we've got what a couple of little random altars over here. Several more statues as well. This looks like a really small soldier statue. It's pretty interesting. Maybe you want to come here and look at these a little closer and build some of them for yourself. Some of the little garden features are quite interesting, I think. And of course, we have the smoking fire pots here on the columns. That's an interesting design element. I believe it's symmetrical on both sides, though. So if we walk in a little arbor here, just like so, we can go down the side of the temple. I don't know if it's going to show up in the video, but I'm getting just a little bit of lag from all of the item frames and everything. At least I think that's what that is. It's entity lag for sure. We have a little pergola here, though. Very interesting, done with leaves and trapdoors. I believe you can also do that with campfires if you want to. A few statues along the side here. These look like variants of the Roman soldiers that I've done previously. Of course, these appear to be, I think, probably Greek hoplites holding spears and everything. So if we go around the back, it's pretty much the same on the exterior. More soldier statues here. That's pretty much it for the interior. I think for the roof, he opted for a more plain design than I did. This is probably a more faithful reproduction of an ancient roof because they tended to be, you know, just pretty much flat like that, even though I like to put extra ribbing and tile detail into my roofs just because everyone flies in Minecraft so much you tend to see them quite a lot. Let's take a closer look at the details on the entablature, though. I think that these are supposed to be little round shields. Well, you know, Minecraft is about as round as we can get. Maybe you could do some more detail with some stairs or something around that. Of course, we have a more colored in entablature here with the triglyphs and the metopes and everything. And if we go more inside here, though, if we go inside this section here, everything is a lot more colored, as it would have been in ancient times. Ancient paint was quite a bit more garish than what we would do today, but I'm going to not take a night vision potion because that will make the colors pop out too much, because they didn't have electric lights, of course, in ancient times. So they tended to paint things more bright because just the little candlelight that they had would flicker off of it and look much more muted, like we think things should look. But it looks quite nice in here as well. I believe he's done some changes on the walls back here with the painting and everything. He also changed out the columns back here to a more accurate ionic design. These 4 columns back here, I put Doric in my temple, but they are more accurately done as ionic. Of course, down here we have the treasures of the Delian League, all stacked up around here. Don't know how many diamond blocks they would have had in the Delian League, but they would have stored all their treasures back here in this little room, of course, called the Treasury Room. If we want to go back around front, though, we can go in the main portion of the temple. We've got nice colored roadways here, though. Quite nice with the Greek key pattern and everything. But around here, of course, we have the main body of the temple here, of course, with the statue of Athena Parthenons back there, as it would have been. I believe in front of that there should be a reflection pool. We can just barely see it with the water here. Don't know if we can get a slight reflection there. If we look along the side here, of course, we can see all the extra colors and banners that Ramon has added in here. I assume this is all accurate to what you would see in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I haven't played that myself, but I've seen the screenshots, and it does look very nice. I actually watched a video about it where someone was just flying around it looking at the building. It was quite nice. It was a very good replica. Most times in video games, they don't go to the extra effort of doing all that stuff, but I think as far as replicas go, unless you want to go to the replica in Tennessee, it's about as good as you could hope for. Floor is quite interesting with all the extra colors. I don't know if in the actual Parthenon they would have had tiles like this. I presume it's from Assassin's Creed, though. They may have had some carpets or something, but otherwise the floor would have been, white pentelic marble like the rest of the temple. Some painted, some not. Sadly, the interior of the current Parthenon has been blasted quite the heck, so we don't really know what it looked like in here. There may be some ancient descriptions and everything. And of course, back in here, the statue of Athena Parthenos, holding the shield and the spear and everything, as you would have. And we have this little fiery basket hanging down here. I don't think that would have been in the actual Parthenon, but I assume it's a detail from Assassin's Creed. It looks quite nice, though. Ramon did quite a good job on this, so I wanted to come around here and showcase his work for you, because work this good deserves to have more exposure than it might otherwise get. As you know, I tend to make videos on my own builds, but for very exceptional and exquisite work like this, I'm going to start doing some more short tour videos like this, so that you can be made aware that these things exist. Because it's just, as I said, it's really good work, and you should come here and look at it. So I hope you have enjoyed the tour of Ramon's Parthenon. Remember, the download link is available in the video description. I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.